Hi guys, good morning and welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday, July 30th. I just woke up in the mood today to create a video, like a spend the morning with us sort of video, get ready with me. So here it is. I'm just waking up with my dogs. I have my dog Tootsie in bed. My other dog Midas was currently sleeping on the floor on his bed. He's usually in bed with me. You see me here trying to get him to come into bed, but he just wasn't feeling it. So yeah, we're just gonna get ready for the day. It's probably gonna be a relaxing day. I'm gonna do some cleaning around the house and running into town to run some errands. I'm just getting up right now, doing some stretches. My dog's excited. Over here, I'm just gonna put my hair up because I'm gonna brush my teeth and wash my face shortly after. I hope everybody is having a good Sunday. I hope you guys are having a relaxing day. I'm just stretching a little bit because whenever I wake up in the morning, my back always feels somewhat tight. So a little bit of stretching feels good. And then I'm just getting right into washing my face. I use CeraVe in the morning and then Proactive as well. So here I'm just putting the CeraVe on my dry face, just rubbing it in, trying to get rid of some of the makeup I have left on. I have eyelash extensions, but I also, when they're thin, I put on some mascara. So yesterday we went out with some friends and I put on a good amount of mascara, so I'm just going to try to take that off. I am going to go see, I want to make another video to see another lash artist, just because the current lash artist that I'm seeing, I'm just not feeling it anymore. So I'm gonna go see a new one and I'll make a video for that as well. So over here I'm just double cleansing again with the CeraVe face wash. I'm almost out of it, so I'm gonna run into town to get some more of the CeraVe as well as some more of the Proactive. And then I'm just rinsing off the CeraVe. And then next I'm going to go in with my Proactive cleanser. You are going to see me struggling over here for a bit because the bottle is pretty much empty. I was able to get out maybe a pea size amount, but that's okay. That was enough. You just see me struggling here for a little bit. And then I ended up just tossing it because it's empty AF. And then usually I use a little bit more Proactive and I just kind of gently, I know it looks like I'm doing it rough, but I just kind of gently exfoliate my face with it and then I rinse it off. I don't leave it on for very long and I only use the Proactive, the cleanser, the step number 1. And then after that, I always go into washing my eyelashes. Like I said, I got a crap ton of mascara on, so I'm just gonna put on a bunch of the cleanser and get rid of the mascara. I always wash my lashes in the morning and at night. Last night, obviously didn't do it, so I'm doing it this morning. And I'm just gently scrubbing, getting in there. I wash the top and then I go underneath to kind of wash the bottom. The soap that I use, I make it myself. It's really gentle, so even if I have my eye open for a little bit, it's not going to burn your eye. And then I do one eye and then I move on to the other eye. I'm actually so excited to get my current lashes taken off because they're so heavy and they just, when your lashes start growing out and they just start poking your eye, and it's just so uncomfortable and I just can't wait to have them off. I've had my lashes done for the last few years now and within those last few years, I've been seeing different lash artists, and everybody uses different lashes and different techniques. So I'm going back to my lash artist that I was originally going to because I love her technique and her lashes. And the only reason why I stopped going to her is just at the time I just didn't have a lot of money. And her lash studio is about a 40-minute drive. And with gas, I live in California, with gas being so expensive, I just had to look for somebody more locally. And I was seeing her for a little while, and I didn't mind the lashes, but now I'm ready to go back to my old lash artist because she was amazing. And then here I'm just drying my face, drying my lashes. And then after that, I'm just gonna follow up with some micellar water after I blow my nose. My nose is always super runny after I wash my face. I think it's because I'm so tall and I have to bend over so much. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But now I'm gonna finish off with some micellar water if I can find it. There it is. I use the pink one. I think it's the one for all skin types. I'm not sure. And then I just put a little bit of that on there. And then I just dab my face with it. Not too much, just a little bit. And then I go underneath my eyelashes just to get in there as well. Make sure I got as much of the mascara off as possible. Put that away. Then I'm gonna start brushing my teeth. I use the Sensodyne Pro Enamel. It has some whitening in it, but it's also really gentle on your enamel. That's why I love using that stuff. And then just brushing my teeth over here. I used to have just a regular handheld toothbrush, and then my husband had the electric toothbrush, and now I stole his electric toothbrush and he uses a handheld toothbrush. And then I just follow up with the Crest whitening mouthwash. I love it because it's really gentle, and I do feel like whenever I spit it out, my teeth look maybe a shade or maybe half a shade lighter. And then after I'm done with that, after I spit that out, I'm gonna follow up with some moisturizer. I use Welleda moisturizer. It's a German brand. I love it. It's like a super thick cream that you put on your face. I love it so much because it moisturizes a ton, and it's just a nice heavy cream. It does make your face super shiny, but people, whenever I put it on, I feel like I'm so shiny, but people are always like, oh my god, your skin looks so nice. So I'm like, okay, it must not look so bad. And then I just pat that in. I don't rub it in. I just kind of pat it in because it's so thick, and I feel like if you rub it into your skin, it's just gonna like tear, I don't know, not tear the skin, but create wrinkles. So I just pat into the skin. And then I follow up Pacifica Vegan Ceramide eye cream. I love this stuff. It comes in a purple tube, and I love it so much. I use it in the morning and then at night as well. I just use a small drop, mix it between my fingers, and then pat underneath my eyes. And then I also put some leftover on my eyelids afterwards. Make sure my eyes are nice and moisturized. And then there's usually one final step I do that I kind of forgot to do in this video is I brush with the little spoolie. I brush through my eyelashes. And then here I'm just brushing my hair. Usually I wear a bonnet at night. Last night I forgot. So my hair is a little bit more tangled than usual. But I just brush through it slowly. I take my time. You don't want to rush it because you're just going to create a bunch of frizz and break off some of your hair. So just take your time brushing your hair in the morning. especially going through the ends. My ends are always brittle, so I just take my time going through it. And then usually, because my hair is so long, I put it in a braid. Sometimes I just leave it down, but as you'll see throughout the video, whenever I leave it down, once I start doing stuff around the house, I always end up putting it up because my hair just gets in the way of things. And then after I'm done brushing my hair, I'm gonna grab some oil. The oil I use is the Moroccan hair oil. I love this brand. It's like liquid gold. The bottle itself is pretty expensive. It's $50. So I only use a tiny amount. That's probably like a dime size amount. And then I rub that in between my hands. I rub it in between my hands for a little bit just to make it warm, and then I put it through my ends. I start off with my ends and I kind of work it up my hair. I put oil in my hair every single day, in the morning and at nighttime before I go to bed. And it just helps to moisturize the hair. It adds shine to it, and I feel like it helps keeps my split ends protected. And then I'm just going downstairs now, take down some empty water bottles, put those in the sink. I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleaning today. And then here I'm getting ready to take all my morning vitamins. I have to say, I feel like I take a shit ton of vitamins, but I love it. So here's my liquid iron that I take. It's a German brand. I love it. And then this is just a multivitamin for women that my husband got me. And then this is Detoxidine, which I use for my thyroid. And then I always take a shot of apple cider vinegar, and then in the morning and at night, just because I feel like it's good for you. It tastes like shit, but it's good for you. It has some really good health benefits. And then to take down all my pills, I usually love drinking a little bit of Gatorade in the morning. I use the Gatorade powder. I take maybe like half of a scoop of that, put that in there. You see right here. And then I just add some filtered water. And then whenever I wake up in the morning, I always like to have either some Gatorade or a glass of water, just because you want to keep your body hydrated. I know some of you are like, what? Your Gatorade? Well, yeah, I love Gatorade. Okay, that's just my drink. But I also work out throughout the day, and just in California right now, it's been, and all over the state, I want to say, all over the country, it's been really, really hot. So I always like starting my day off with some Gatorade to make sure I stay hydrated throughout the day, especially when I work out. And then just doing a little bit of shaky shake here, mixing it all together. It turns into a nice blue color. I love the way the blue looks in my pink cup. And then I start off by taking 3 of my collagen pills. And then after my collagen pills, I take my women's multivitamin. It's just 1. They are larger sizes in pills, so I only take 4 at a time. And I take them with a good amount of water or Gatorade. I have a few sips. And then I take my fiber pills, daily fiber. I take 4 of those, and those are also a pretty good size. So 4 of those I take just, by themselves. You don't want to choke on no pills. That's no joke. And now down the hatchet with some more Gatorade. And then let's see what else we're gonna take. Now we're gonna take our liquid iron. It's an iron supplement plus with some other herbs in there. And then the cap got stuck and the lid got stuck in the cap. And then, just in case you guys are curious about these vitamins, I ordered most of them on Amazon. Or if you have like a local health, like a vitamin shop or a health alternative shop, you can go in there too, and they'll have these sort of vitamins there as well. But I either get them on Amazon or Rite Aid. And then this one, the Detoxidine, it tastes disgusting. So what I always do is you want to tap, just mix it a little bit, and then use a little dropper. I take about 3 or 4 drops, depending on how many sometimes come out. And then I just kind of hold it in my mouth because the taste is so nasty. I have to follow up with apple cider vinegar, and apple cider vinegar itself is already pretty disgusting. So, but the Detoxidine is even more gross, I think. So I just hold it in my mouth, pour myself a shot of the apple cider. Cheers. Down it goes. Yum. Yum. And then I always rinse out my little shot glass, put it back. And then that was pretty much it for my daily vitamins. I do take some B12, but I usually take that because in the morning I don't really eat anything for breakfast. That's just a personal preference. But with B12, I usually like to take that with food because it turns food into energy. So I take that, maybe around noon or just later in the day once I eat something. And then over here, I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup. I'm not doing much. I'm just putting some of the blankets away, pillows where I want them, folding a random towel in the mornings because I have 3 dogs. So my sister lives with me, and she has a dog, and then two of my own dogs. So 3 dogs total. I clean daily just because I'm a little bit OCD, and I just prefer cleaning daily. So my daily cleaning routine usually consists of just wiping down all the counters, wiping down the coffee table, moving all the furniture so I can vacuum, vacuuming the rug. You can see me right here cleaning off the coffee table. Just because dog hairs get everywhere, and I love dogs, but not dog hairs. So I like to clean every single day. And then, I just move the furniture. I clean off the rug, I vacuum, and then I clean off the floor, Swiffer the floor. And then, let's see here, what am I doing? I'm just, sometimes in the morning, I just kind of walk around aimlessly because I'm still a little tired, and I'm like thinking of stuff that I want to do. And then I'm just moving my husband's slippers. He took off for work this morning, so I'm putting his slippers in the garage. Turning off the little salt rock lamp. I always leave it on at night just because I like it. And then moving some stuff. I'm curious who else cleans daily, or if it's just me, I don't know. But yeah, I know some people clean every other day or, you know, once or twice a week. I wish I could do that if I didn't have dogs, maybe. But yeah, over here I'm just moving the coffee table. I'm getting ready to vacuum the rugs. I'm just moving everything. Dusting off some magazines. I've been super obsessed with magazines lately. I don't know why, but I've been buying a lot of like old Cosmopolitan magazines or People magazines or Elle magazines, like any sort of women's magazines I've been obsessed with. I just really enjoy reading them. My favorite part of the Cosmo magazines is definitely the different like sex stories people tell, or just, you know, interesting articles that are in the magazines. And then over here, I'm just giving my dog a little bit of love because she was all curled up in the blankets and I didn't want to take them away from her. I felt so bad. So the way I do it, I just kind of bunch the blankets up because I don't like pulling it off all crazy, because I feel like a bunch of hairs just get everywhere. So I kind of just roll all the blankets together. And then right there, I just leave it because my dog is still in the blankets. And then I'm getting ready to start vacuuming. And yeah, I think the video pretty much like wraps up, starting to wrap up. So that's just usually what I do on Sundays. After I'm done cleaning, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm probably gonna go to Ulta and Target to get some more face wash and see what else I need around the house.